And welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play episode. Well, whatever you want to classify this as. We are back. So, I've been thinking, I think I'm gonna go for this toolsmith first. Because the reason why is because diamond pickaxes, once I get my hands on a diamond pickaxe, I can go ahead and grab myself some, some gear. So I think that's the first thing I'll be going for. Now, I'm not entirely sure because I'm not entirely sure how I can make some good money yet. But I'm not entirely sure yet. But yeah, like I think butcher would be a really good option. But I am gonna explore the land a little bit. Just kind of check out the land a little bit. See what's here, just explore. So in the last episode, I was able to get my hands on some iron tools, which is amazing because then I can go down into the caves and get some relatively okay gear. And I do see a cave over here. Now, I do not have a lot of torches, so I'm kind of hoping to find some more coal, which is exactly what I found, which is awesome. But yeah, so I have been thinking, and I think the best way for me to make some good emeralds would be a cartographer selling him glass panes. And I think that is the best option I have because glass is super easy to get. Fuel isn't too, I'm not too scarce on fuel. So I honestly think it's going to be like one of the best. Now I'm going to dig myself a bit of an air pocket. Okay. Just see if there's any valuable resources down here. Doesn't look like it. So I'm going to see if I can get back up to the surface. This isn't good. There we go. Okay, I'll grab that gunpowder on the way out. Okay, nothing down here. But, like, overall, I think that glass, like, selling glass would be some of the best, best use of my money. Either that, or a Fletcher, like with being able to sell sticks. The only problem with that is it's going to require a huge amount of axes, and I don't like doing off-camera stuff. So I think next episode I'm just gonna chop down a huge amount of trees. Well, I could do it here actually. Like, it's about to turn to night, so it might not be the best. But if I were just to chop trees for like a couple of minutes, turn it all into sticks and sell it, because I think it's like 8 logs per emerald, which isn't bad. Like, that is actually, like, it's a pretty solid way to make money. And plus, with needing to buy axes, that will also level up my toolsmith. Now, the problem is I'm not sure if he's going to give me a diamond pickaxe. That is the one problem. Because if the toolsmith doesn't give me a diamond pickaxe, then it would mean a huge amount of wasted stuff. Okay, just try and kill... Oh. I'm kind of amazed he hasn't blown up yet. That was actually relatively surprising that he didn't blow up. Because, like, I think a creeper... Like, I think a creeper right next to me would kill me. Like, I'm in almost full island, so I'm not sure. But it would definitely not be something I want to find out. Okay. But yeah, overall, I think wood would probably be the easiest way to make some good money. Let's grab my next axe. This really cannot be very safe. Like, this has to be, like, one of the least safest things I've done so far. And, like, it's only part 4, so I'm not looking to die already. But, yeah, overall, I'm gonna have to admit that, there was definitely a huge amount of different options for making money, like, to make emeralds in Minecraft. I'd say the best way late game has to be melons. Because, like, in my personal world, I have an automatic, melon farm that has, like, 200 melon. I think it's only 100 melons and it's 100 melons and 100 pumpkins. But it's fully automatic. So, and I'm probably going to, I'm thinking of doubling it. Like, making it either double as tall or double as wide. But I'm thinking of making those improvements as well as making 2 more. So, by the end of it, I'll probably have about 800 melons total. But that is in my personal world, so don't get it confused with this one. But yeah. Okay. I'm actually gonna take on the skeletons. Now, the reason I'm gonna take on the skeletons is because if they drop bones, that means I can help out my plants, but it doesn't look like they are, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep. Okay, there is one skeleton over there. There we go. Sadly no bones, which, that sucks, but, it is what it is. Now, I did get a relatively good bow from that, so that's pretty nice. Alright. And just gonna dump the leather in here, as well as the raw meat. Because there's no point cooking it in that, that low amounts. Because it just ends up wasting a bit of fuel. Now, I am gonna craft up some more torches. There we go. And, yeah, other than that, I think I'm pretty much good to go. And so, what does it take? I think it takes 4 logs and 2 things of... Yeah, I think it takes 4 pieces of wood and 2 pieces of flint. So, ooh, bones. That is actually pretty good. Just gonna go ahead and use bone meal. Just gonna grow some of these crops. Oops. Okay. There we go. Now, sadly, no, I didn't own any more seeds, which kind of sucks, but hey, it's not the worst that could have happened. Like, I could have lost seeds, but, like, trying to get 100 plants is already, like, a pretty big, like, that's a relatively big challenge. There we go, the 2 flint. Loom. What is it? I thought it was, oh! Yeah, I have to be in a crafting table for that. Okay. So I'm just gonna sprint back here, make the fletching table, and then sell them a bunch of sticks. which should be relatively profitable. So yeah, fletching table. I was right. There we go. And then, yeah, I think I might just go through this one more. I might go through the last of this axe. Just chopping up some trees. There we go. But, yeah, I think I might go through the rest of this axe, and then I'll head over to the village. And then I will turn all of this into sticks, and sell it at, like, 32 sticks per emerald, which isn't bad. But I do plan later in the series to get a, like, to kill it over and over again and make it like 1 stick per emerald, because that is just such an, especially with how easy bamboo is to automatic, like how to, like it is so easy to set up an automatic bamboo farm. There's a lot of different designs, but it is so incredibly easy to set up like a like I'm gonna say a piston system, like an observer slash piston system, where like the same thing as sugarcane. It's not the most effective, but it is what it is. But it makes so many sticks, and even though it doesn't make a huge amount of sticks, because you're selling them at such a cheap price, it's not like you're gonna run out anytime soon. And I'll probably do that with melon farmers too, as well as pumpkins and stuff, because I want to build 100 by 100 cube of pure emeralds, and I'm not sure how much that's gonna be, because that's 100 wide, 100, like that's 100 wide, 100 tall, and 100 thick. So it's 100 by 100 by 100. So I'm not entirely sure what that'll be, but it'll be, I think, in the thousands of emeralds. I don't think it would be possible to do 1,000 by 1,000 by 1,000, like, because that would be in the millions of blocks. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I do have a goal to make like a huge house out of solid emerald, because I've always loved the color of emerald, and diamonds look good, but they're not as useful as they once were. Like, netherite is just so good. Like, netherite just became so good that it really defeated the point of diamonds, because with netherite, like, one of the biggest reasons in my first world, I was mining huge amounts of diamonds. I don't know how, but I remember getting stacks upon stacks and upon stacks. Now, the reason I lost all of them constantly was because of the nether. So it was it was what it was, but I honestly remember that, and like I lost so much. Okay, that's the armor. And it's tempting because the armor actually has like better trades, which is kind of ironic. So I am gonna get, is there more gravel around here? Like, I would think there would be somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna say no, I don't think so. Because having a second one would be pretty nice. But yeah, I don't think there's any more gravel around here. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna go planks. Just make a huge amount of sticks. There we go. And where is... I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir, but, well, I need my emeralds. So just hand them all over. String is also quite a viable option, too, which is nice. Get a bunch of emeralds from that. And then, you, right here. Okay, we're just gonna buy a couple of stone axes from you. Okay, I might end up chopping off chopping up trees off of camera. Okay, diamond hoe though, that ain't bad. So yeah, it's not looking to be too bad. I am gonna make a crafting table though. Make a crafting table right here. There we go. I'm probably gonna stick it like right here. And then I'm going to make a chest right here. And I'm going to put what the villagers want to trade in here. So like sticks and wood and stuff. Right there. And then the wheat. And I'll probably put my emeralds in there too. Just for keepsake. Put them right there. Just dump the rest of my sticks in there. Oh no, I think I'll keep my emeralds on me. Where did that Fletcher go though? Right here. I am gonna buy a few arrows off of him. There we go. Wait, how much does 57? That's a little bit of a rip-off. Okay. I will say a knockback sword would be nice, but just iron axes are just so much better. But yeah, I'll probably chop up trees off of camera, just because I don't want to bore you guys with it too much. But yeah, like, that didn't go too badly for, like, emerald's sake, like, for making emeralds. So I think that's kind of gonna be, how I make most of them. Because overall, it's like it's a super easy way to make a good amount. I think I will get a butcher though, because the amount of beef and mutton and everything I can get is also incredible. So just gonna throw that in there too. Like the amount of beef I actually have is incredible. So I'm just gonna chop some more trees while I wait for it to turn to night. But yeah, I think that's definitely what I'm going to be making most of my money from, is just tree chopping. Because it's super easy, it makes solid amounts of money, and it's relatively easy. A little boring, but relatively easy. And, hey, it clears out this part, because I want to have this whole place flat. And it's really quite dangerous when it's not. But, yeah. It's almost night. Okay, just gonna finish up this last tree. I'm sorry, cow. I would feel bad, but, like, it's food. It's simply food. So it's either get the food and live, or don't get the food and possibly die. That was probably pretty dumb. Ow, 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 ow. Huh? Please don't disappear. Dude, if this leaf above me disappears, I'm dead. I got an ender pearl. That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna need a lot of those, like, later in the game. So the fact that I'm already being able to build up, like, a couple is kind of nice. There we go. But yeah, I think I might make a separate chest here. Actually, probably make it a double chest. I'm gonna put a chest back here for stuff that, like, villagers want. So I'm gonna sort it out. Just try and keep it a little neat. Yeah, but like, kind of keep it sorted out as best I can. Now, I don't think there's anything that the villagers want with bees. Did I hear a skeleton? Or am I going crazy? So, I'm not going to disturb the trees with the bees on there. Because I like the bees. They give a bit more atmosphere to the game. And I like it. So, I'm going to leave the bee population alone. I might move them, though. Once I get, like, Silk Touch or something. I might move them somewhere. But I definitely like the bees being around because they do help my crops as far as I understand. Just gonna chop down most of the trees here. I should probably, like, eat some food to heal up. There we go. But yeah. Like, I gotta admit, I don't know if I'm gonna be splitting the money about 50-50 between the armor and the weaponsmith. Because the weaponsmith sells better tools. Like, he sells better axes. So it's going to be a bit difficult for the toolsmith. Because I don't want to buy 36 emerald bells. Because, like, that's a huge amount of money going to waste to me. Because there's no point of buying bells. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about that. And it's not, like, I don't want to buy a huge amount of stone axes and just waste my emeralds. Because I want to be able to use my stuff. But at the same time, stone axes just have bad durability. They're slower, and they're a lot more annoying to try and use. So, like, I would prefer being able to use iron axes. But if it comes down to it, I will use stone axes just to get him leveled up to that diamond hoe. Because, like, it's not buying one. Ooh, I don't have any bones. Oh. Okay, just gonna keep chopping up all these trees. Like, the amount of axes it took for me to level him up once is insane. And, like, it's not even efficient anymore. Like, it used to be efficient, but now I don't think it's worth all the effort. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna get him all leveled up, but I'll figure something out. Like, I think I would have to buy, like, 3 or 4 36 emerald bells, which is extremely expensive. Like, that's nearly 200 emeralds. Like, which is like 3,200 sticks around, like, around that. Which is, like, insane. So, I'm not entirely sure how I plan to level him up. But I'll figure something out. I might just end up having to throw the stone axes away. Like, because at a certain point, it's just not worth it. I don't like wasting resources, but when it's just wasting time, like, I'm not trying to speedrun or anything, but it would be nice to keep the series going on a relatively decent pace. Just to keep it entertaining and everything. But, like, overall, I think the best way to make money would honestly have to be the Fletcher. Now the problem is I don't have a mob farm or anything to set for setting up, like, spider farms or anything. So the string trade isn't super helpful for me. And I'm actually going to look into it and see which is cheaper. Because I know with the fisherman, you can trade him wooden boats. I think you can trade him, like, oak boats or something. Now, it is a bit more of a pain that I would have to farm specifically oaks. But I think it is less work. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I'd have to do the calculations and everything. But I definitely think that one more Fletcher, I might end up even doing 4 Fletchers, just to try and keep up with the amount of wood supply. because, like, one Fletcher can only buy 16, like, it can only buy 8 stacks. And I can't remember the exact math of it, but I think, like, one stack of wood makes, I think it's one stack of wood makes 8 stacks of sticks. So, and the fact that I can easily mine, like, I can chop over 100 wood with a single axe, like, it's gonna be a huge amount of work to try and get the Fletchers to keep up, but I think eventually they will, if I get enough of them. That's another stone axe gone. How much wood am I actually at now? Wow, I'm not doing too bad. Okay. But, yeah, I think I might get, like, a double chest of wood off camo or something. Like, just chop down a huge amount of the forest. And, like, I won't trade any of it. But, yeah. Because I don't have an editing service currently. So, I can't edit it out, sadly. But, yeah. Okay, looking pretty good. And I think once this stone axe breaks, I think I'll head back to camp and that'll be the video. But if you've made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. And make sure to leave some comments below. It also helps with the algorithm. So yeah. Okay. Ooh, little cave here. Nothing of value in this little cave, sadly. Oh wow. Is it just me, or does this look like a Korok seed puzzle? I might leave these 3 trees alone, because it looks so similar to like a lot of Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. That I might end up posting that on Reddit. That is kind of cool. Okay, but yeah, I'm just about done with this axe. But, well, not just about done, I'm about halfway. And then there we go. But yeah, I think once this axe is done, I might go grab, because I'm gonna need 6 flint. Yeah, I'm gonna need 6 flint in total. Right here. But yeah, like, I honestly don't know if I'm gonna keep any part of the forest except for those 3 trees. Like, I might end up having a very specific look of the oak trees. Or actually, maybe I might have cherry trees around my house. Just for the aesthetic of it. So, I'm not entirely sure yet. Like, I don't even have much of an idea of what my house will be looking like. It'll depend on when I start making it and everything. But, yeah. Okay. But yeah, this axe is pretty much done. So, I think it'll get 1 more tree. Nope. 1 more tree, maybe? I think it's gonna break this block. Oh. When's it gonna break? Oh, come on, it broke right before the last block. Alright. Oh, and that took 1 entire day. So, what did I end up getting from that day? Let me see. Just gonna grab these saplings. Because I'm obviously gonna keep a lot of the saplings on hand. Because I don't want the trees going, like, extinct or anything. Okay, that is a bunch of oak wood, though. Like, that is so much. Okay, right here. And, yeah. I think that's about it. Okay, just gonna throw the pork in there, too. Mutton as well as there. Okay, is there anything else I need to sort out or anything? I don't think so. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.